I mean, if it's not, that would suck.
I beg of you.
Hey, look what I bought.
I'm currently just looking at the stream to see if it's on. Alright, it seems like it is on, which is good.
Cool.
God damn
Wait.
it, every single time there's just new technical difficulties.
Stop the stream, bro. Hold on. Your encoding is so fucked. Holy shit.
Been waiting for this, thanks Sandag. Well, I can't stop the stream after that. Nice comment,
Alright,
now
well,
can I?
yeah, we love that guy. Okay, it's fine. It's a little blurry, we'll deal with it.
I mean, I can't really help it. It's not like I got insane internet. So... Anyway,
Okay.
since I was doing this, let me trade this guy the thing.
Let me pull up your chat, too.
Hog. Okay, let me go copy paste him the template of what I want the people doing when they roll Undying Fate.
So, while you do this, just change it so they can see my screen so I can explain.
I think they can see your stream, potentially. You're pushing the same
Oh.
build as last time. Yes, we are, but it's a little bit different this time. You
Okay,
will
so they can't see
see
my
exactly
stream.
what I mean by that very soon, hopefully.
Okay, well, let me know when you want me to start explaining the changes that we made.
Are you in Sakamas yet? Actually, I should probably come into
Yeah.
Sakamas with you. Also, I'll grab some stuff to Val while we're in there, so that chat doesn't get bored.
Chat will definitely get bored. It's
I
alright.
mean, this is like 2 mirrors worth of shit. I think they'll be entertained for at least a little bit.
No, I'm saying without you valing, they would definitely get bored. We have to sit here and
Oh, we would
click.
sit here for a long time.
Just staring.
The fact that we can't use banners for this makes it even worse. At least I think we can't use banners. Anyway, open the thing.
Well, I wanted to show the HP before we go in.
Oh yeah, actually you can show that. Okay, so... Guys. Hold on. Let me grab some water so I can speak better and do like a YouTube intro kind of thing.
The number's so blurry. Holy cow. Okay, he might have to make it bigger. He might have to make it like full screen. I will tell him to do that. But how's everyone in chat doing?
Alright, I'm back. So...
So you might have to make my screen like your majority of your screen for a
No, I
minute.
know. So, let me just do that first.
It's visible, but the number's kind of...
Yeah, I know it's visible, just making it a little bit bigger for now. So that should be good, I think. Maybe this. That should be fine.
Alright, well, before entering Sekimas, everyone, we Well, here, let me explain a little bit
Oh,
of what
let me
we
do a
did last
YouTube
time.
intro.
Oh, yeah, there you
Good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna be breaching 60,000 life, as last time on stream we managed to get almost 40,000. After a lot of min-maxing, we have been able to not only get even more in hideout, but also almost twice as much inside Sakamas. And one reason for that is that instead of Ritualist, the class of choice is now Gemling. The reason for that is that Gemling has a node that increases the bonuses from attributes by 2 times over, by doubling them. It does give less attributes, but we don't care about that, because it's just good. And yeah, it's better than a third drink slot by quite a bit, so that is the class of choice. A few other things that have pushed this over the edge are gonna be seen very shortly, but for now, I'm gonna let the guy who has the character and the build speak a little bit about how it works. So, Reapers, do your thing.
Hello, everyone. So yeah, last time we were on a ritualist, giving the third ring slot we thought would be better, but we have decided to go with Gemling, as Endek has said. So, some things to point out that we have changed. We have now swapped to a Amber Amulet instead of a. Hold on, let me grab it. I think I should have this prepared, but somewhere. Right there. So we used to have a Great Boar Bloodstone Amulet that had increased strength, all outs, and double max health, which is the same rules that we have here on our Amber Amulet. But now that we are on Gemling, we have been prioritizing more strength over flat life because strength is giving us more now that it's doubled. We also dropped Great Boar because it's lowering our attributes from the Ascendancy, so we only have 96 opposed to our like 170-ish we had prior, which was just excess. So now we allocate Eldritch Will, which we did buy a new Megalo. Megalo has Behemoth, Unbending, favorable odds doesn't matter. That saved us a tremendous amount of points because we had to loop like through this way instead of going the 4, etc. So now we are using Tech Rod right here. We have a +9 Tech Rod. You can get a +10. We've been trying to get one. It's been a little rough. But each one of these Tech Rod nodes are giving us 14 strength. We could get one. We could get more points. We're only level 91. We could get more points. We could allocate more to get more life in the end. But we're lazy. Actually, these I have to fix. One sec. I forgot about those. A little awkward. If you want to distract him for a second, I'm going to do this. Fix this real quick. Get a little more life.
Honestly, one thing that could be done is you could be level 100, which would be quite a bit more, but it is what it is.
Beef and
Oh
any
yeah,
sort of
we're
strength.
reallocating the flask nodes. We're actually gonna be here forever. But it's fine. This is why I prepared a ton of stuff to Vol.
Do I have any more strength I can grab? I mean, fuck it. We'll grab this. We don't get more life from it, but it'll help with later. Back to Cyclus.
Alright, so... Here we're gonna see the first big jump. Actually, maybe you should unequip gear and then re-equip to make it more cinematic, potentially.
Also another thing to point out, now that we have swapped to Gemling, we had flat life nodes or flat life jewels in our gear. We have swapped to strength because they give more life than flat now. Anyway, let's hop into Sekimos. So in our Sekimos, hold on. In our Sekimos, we have a very low level Jinbaria here, just so we can one type of mob later with the bear rite of passage to potentially get more HP. Each one of these have 25% maximum life, which hits us with 225% maximum life.
Yep, 9 relics, 25% life each. And yeah, the low level barrier is going to be pretty necessary because this build has absolutely Z DPS. Anyway, open it up.
Trying to, not letting me.
You have party lead, why is it not letting you?
Oh, it's because this. I never actually did the draw right. There we go. There we go. All right, so we go from 24,267 to 46K.
So already we are almost 10k higher than we were last time doing this, which is quite nice. And do you have any region with you, real quick? Or are we actually gonna have to sit through regenning the base life as well?
That's fine. I have a belt that gives us 0.3 instead of 0.17. Yeah, we will have to sit here, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
I mean, we can walk through this to get to a challenge relic.
I guess
Challenge
we could. Actually I could maybe bring you some form of life regen. Or rather I could give you my flask to make this faster. Why is this a gauntlet trial? Anyway, so did you get any chalice trials?
Nope.
No chalice.
We have ritual, that's fun. There's not one in the next.
There's no ritual. That's unfortunate. Okay, I guess we have to go through a few trials to get the chalice trial. The issue is you're gonna have to kill these. Because I don't really have anything I can do. Just kill the leeches. There's some more here.
Annoying.
Gotta go down there. Okay, so right now we are still prepping, by the way. The real reason why we need a rare mob is rite of passage, but the reason why this is gonna take forever is not because of that. And yeah. I think the next trial is a gauntlet trial, which is a bit of an issue, but it should be fine.
We do have a chalice on the next one. It's an escape trial. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, awkward. Did you just die?
I did not just die.
I don't think you died.
It would be pretty impressive if I died in this second boss, honestly. I mean, it's level 28. Even being completely naked, it's kind of hard to die.
Impressive endurance.
That's you.
Okay. Go on, pick the chalice. Alright, now that we're here,
Give me
guys.
your flask. Give me your flask.
Okay, yeah, I should probably do that. Put it on. And just regen to full first, before doing anything. So, is it still recharging?
Yeah.
Oh god. We're actually gonna be here forever.
Well, at least your thing recovers a lot, so it shouldn't take as long. It should only take like 5 charges.
I mean, you can use it right now. Just use it. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah. So the reason we're here and we have all this flask recharging stuff is because the way we're gonna get the 60,000 life is with an item called the Gnashing Sash. You should probably hover over it, because I don't have it in my inventory. So this item right here says that life recovery from flasks can overflow maximum life. The reason that's important is because overflow is 1.5 times the maximum. So essentially, we're going to be able to 1.5x the life that Reapers has right now, which is 44,000. To put it simply, that's going to be 66,000 life in the end. The only downside is that Gnashing Sash also has a life penalty over time, so you lose a bit of your life every second. The reason that's bad is because you can't overflow with regen, you can only overflow with your flask. So the flask has to recover more than the life penalty does. Now, while that is possible, it is very difficult, and by difficult I mostly mean it requires a pretty insane amount of setup. So instead of doing that, we're gonna use the simple and easy way of using the Allroth flask and unequipping the sash in between uses. The reason we're doing that is because the Allroth flask has instant recovery, so by getting it to max charges and pressing it 3 times, we're just gonna get 3000 life. Then we unequip the sash and just get more charges and repeat this until we are overflowing life to the maximum. The reason that's gonna take forever is because we've tried to get as much life as possible, which means no charge recovery, which means that we need to recover all the flask charges of the Allroth flask up to 63 about 10 times over. The reason that's annoying as fuck is because, as you've seen, even getting here has taken quite a while, and I think my explanation of it has already been like 5 minutes long. So, because it's gonna take a while, I have prepared some stuff to entertain you guys while you're here watching it. Let me just quickly make Reaper's screen small again while he's charging, and bring out my screen where I'm gonna be volleying a lot of stuff. Hold on, that's not it. There we go. Right, so guys, right here I have prepared some minion helmets. These are 8% reservation efficiency, plus 2 minion skills, tier 1 strength. Not all of them have amazing life rolls, but some of them do have amazing life rolls and are over 200 life. Most of them are about 170. or a little bit over. And this one is just a sad one, but you know, everyone's gonna be sad sometimes. These helmets are about 100 div each, unvolved. So in total, this right here is like 800 div. And over here, we have these sapphires, the ops from last stream. These sapphires are 1% life and double notable crit. The reason these are good is because you put them right here when you're playing any kind of spellcaster with Auto Lewis Bloodletting, and it just kind of pops off. That's basically it. These sapphires are incredibly good, and they cost right around, as you can see here, 84 div each. Or 80, I guess, right now, if you want one, but yeah, they quickly get more and more expensive because there's not that many. I am always searching for one that has increased effect of notable skills. That's the thing that I really want, personally. So, yeah, that's what we're trying to get. We can also get spell damage, we can also get a few other things like cast speed, etc. As for the minion helmets, we are looking for +1 minion skills and spirit, or third socket, that also works. So, there is quite a few more stuff that I have to vault, but for now this is like the first inventory of stuff that I prepared. So yeah, while Rippers is charging up the life bar, I think that we should vol a few of these things. So let's start with one of the helmets. 3, 2, 1, go. That's useless. Unfortunate. Let's go for another one. Third socket. That makes it better, but not what I want. It is profit though. I'll save this one for last, since this one is like max rolled everything. Let's go for this one. Oh, that one just bricked. I might as well just drop this on the ground, to be honest. But I guess I'll keep it and vendor it, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, on to the next one. That's also useless. Didn't break though. Maybe let's do a sapphire just for a change of pace. So these... I'm really hoping for the notable effect, because I really want one. I just really want to upgrade this. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna vault this as well. So now we have 10 of these sapphires. In the meantime, let me check how Rippers is doing. You still haven't gotten even one charge. That is rough. Damn, we're actually gonna be here forever. This is gonna have to be sped up to like 20 times over. Wait. Rippers, your flask is full. Gonna grab Deern while recharging. Okay, guys, it's just you and me now, I guess. He is AFK, so this is gonna take even longer than I thought. Alright, well... Does anyone believe in this sapphire right here? It's called Behemoth Vessel. That's a gnarly name for a sapphire. Okay, so let's see. I will actually even start a poll. no. There are no believers right now. Yes, no, 50%. By the way, actually guys, is the sound quality good? I kind of changed my mic settings a little bit, so not sure if it's good or bad or worse than before, or if it's better or whatever. By the way, seems that we got a 50-50 poll, so let's see. I guess it is a 50-50 if we hit. We either hit or we don't. I mean, that's positive. I think that does raise the value, actually. Because the people that use this usually have only Chaos Res and no elementals, so this should be higher value. It's not the big hit, but it is a profit. Okay, let's do one more. Oh shit. Oh, never mind. I thought that was it for a second, but it's not. Damn. Well, this will be a hit if it was not minion skills. Or just, you know, the minion thing in general. It's just unfortunate, I guess. It is what it is. In theory, that should raise the value. Maybe there's some crazy person doing like minions and self-crit, but meh. Okay, let's do one more. Hopefully, effect of notables is the main thing we want. Like, that's the best thing we can get. 4 int. That's also not bad. That's also plus value. So far, they're not breaking. They are not the ops this episode, I guess. Okay.
So fun.
Alright, well, let's do one more and then we can head back to the helmets. Oh shit. Oh my god, it's another minion thing. That sucks. For a second I thought this was the spell damage thing, which would actually be a huge hit, but it's not. The main things we want, like I said, are spell damage, effect of notables, and increased cold damage. A little low, but okay. Let me just try to turn it up a little bit then. Is that better? Question mark? Or is it like the same? How about now, actually? Maybe now is good? Question mark. Hello? Okay. I did try to turn it up a little bit more now, so it should be better. Hopefully it is. It's okay, you're always lower than your friend. Oh shit. Honestly, I will have to figure out this audio thing at some point. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty terrible with figuring out tech stuff and just, like, yeah, tech stuff. Like for now, I try to stream on Twitch as well. I was trying to do this dual stream thing, with the multi-output, but it kind of just did not work. Also, I see that you aggroed over a thing to us, which is kind of
Oh,
funny.
how, bro? I tabbed in and rolled. It didn't hit me, but it's fine.
Hold on, let me actually turn you down since everyone says I'm... or that you're too loud compared to me, so... In the meantime, since you are back, we are one step closer to getting the big life thing.
It took forever.
Alright, in the meantime, what were we doing? Okay, let's do one more sapphire, and then we can head to the helmets again. Alright. I think this might be the notable. I actually don't think it is, but I hope it is, so I'm kind of manifesting right now. Anyway, it's the 5th one, 5 out of 10, so 31, go. And it bricked. Unfortunately, that's dead. It's just gone. Might as well just throw it on the ground at that point. Anyway, surely the helmets don't betray me. Helmets again. +1 minion skills, please. Oh, that just bricked. Okay. It's actually not dead, but it's pretty sad. Alright. One more. Before we have an intermission and check on Reaper's HP. Third socket. Not bad, I guess. It is profit. So...
We have hit 50k life.
Yep, so Rippers is now at 50k life. The thing we are doing, as I explained earlier, is that he is equipping Nesting Sash and then using Olroth's Resolve, which has instant recovery. This means that he can tap it 3 times, then unequip the Sash, and the life will remain overflowed. So we just sit here and wait until the charges recover, and then he can repeat this over and over again until he is fully overcapped on life. So we can show the final number without requiring some crazy life recovery or flask ratio. Which allows us to overall just get more life in total. So yeah, right now he's at 50k, which is almost at the halfway point. Since he's almost at the halfway point, let's also val another sapphire, since we are also at the halfway point of valing items before I have to go to my inventory and bring out more stuff to val. So, please be good. That's a brick. It's dead. Surely this one is not dead, right? Surely. Oh shit, that's very dead. This might actually just be straight worthless now. Okay. Got 3 more sapphires and 2 more helmets. Let's just make it 2 and 2 real quick. It's 5 mods, but it's not good, sadly. That is not a brick, but it's... I don't think anyone ever gave a shit about offering life. Oh well, anyway. Let's just do the second to last helmet. Surely now we get +1 minion skills. I actually got baited by that +1. That's so sad. It's fucking power charges. It's not minion skills. Yeah, that shows up on regular jewels. Yeah. I mean, this shows up on any jewel. It's a pretty useless mod, unfortunately. On the bright side, it didn't break, which is nice. Like, as long as they don't break, there still was something, like I can resell these and buy more, but these are completely dead, so... Okay. I mean, this didn't break either, it's fine. Second to last sapphire. 3, 2, 1, go! That... Okay, well, we got offering life again, unfortunately. By the way, I mathed out the odds of actually hitting. So it is a 1 in 2 for the Val to give an implicit. Actually no, it's a 1 in 3 for implicit, 1 in 3 to brick, basically, and 1 in 3 to gain 1 mod. And as I say that getting 1 mod is very unlikely to be the one you want. Because there are 32 total prefixes and 32 total suffixes. So it's a 50-50, a 1 in 3, and a 1 in 32. Which is pretty terrible odds, unfortunately. For the helmets, it's the same thing as last time. It's a 1 in 27, because it's a 1 in 3 and there's 9 outcomes. Attributes, mana regen, power charges. These could have all been +1 minion skills. Unfortunately. I don't really mind the third sockets, because it's extra value still, but yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna do the helmet last, because this is like a perfect helmet, so... Let's just hope this sapphire is it, although I kinda lost hope, so I'm not even gonna do the 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna say go. That's kinda funny. I mean, it's an upgrade, I guess. This could matter to a Spark player, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not, though. It's probably useless. Oh well. Let's see, how is Reaper's doing? 52k. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to Vol this helmet and then go bring out more stuff to Vol. So, +1 minion skills, please. That just bricked. Well, it didn't brick completely, but that is a brick for sure. Alright. Nothing good, sadly, out of all of these Vols. That's unfortunate. So I guess now I'm going to go list all this stuff in Angie. And bring out some more stuff to Gamba.
Have an order? Hail.
Let me also just socket these, so people are more likely to buy them. For some reason this tactic works. I'm not super sure why, but... you know. It just does. This one, we don't care about. Go buy a gift from above, Reaper said. Let's figure out why he said that. Oh, I see. That's not gonna work though, because it doesn't overflow the thingy, right? Does it? I guess we can test it. So let's just grab this. And let me just go list all of these jewels.
Someone is bound to buy that. Seems like a good deal.
I'm gonna keep the one with end, just because it's an upgrade.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you. What's new? Is that a good price for that? I have no idea. I guess we're sending a message. We mean business.
Alright, what else should we vol? I was thinking actually maybe I can do a bit of a crafting showcase on these. That could be fun. Maybe that would be like good content. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see some crafting? What would I need for these? I'm gonna need these. Actually, I'm gonna need to be desecrating for these. Okay, in the meantime, let's just... Oh, this sanctum has already been opened, so it can no longer be joined. That sucks.
So we can restart. It'll be fine.
You're gonna have to leave, though. It will not be overflowed.
Yeah, I know. It'll be fine.
The thing is, we don't know if the consecration actually blocks the nesting sash.
It does.
Are you sure?
No way. It doesn't make sense that it wouldn't. It's recovering more than what it's losing.
The thing is, it doesn't overflow. That's the issue.
Doesn't need to. Just needs to keep me at max HP.
I think it does need to, though. Oh, you already left. Okay, that's potentially bad, but I guess we'll see. Alright, in the meantime, let me go grab these. Okay, so guys, we may have a little bit of a breakthrough, and by breakthrough I mean it's the same result, it just potentially might be faster.
Stand still. Stand still. Yeah, I'm a fucking genius.
Does it work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Ooh,
well,
wait.
that's good.
Okay, it does work. It will speed this up.
But are you overflowing?
No.
Where did you put my flask?
Right here. Hold on. Second. Go back to hideout, refill it. Hold on a second.
A shadow falls across my prison.
So skip the sash on, and now try to regen. Yeah, you definitely fucked up.
Oops.
I told you that it needs to overflow. The regen from Sanctified Ground does not overflow. Nesting Sash very specifically says that only life flask region overflows. Yeah, so we may have to do this again from 0.
That's my fault. Apologies.
Is there anything we can actually do, is there a way, does anyone know if there's a way to get passive glory generation so we can speed this up? Like, I really don't want to sit here for another 30 minutes watching the charges on the flask go up. But I think we may have to. Yeah, okay. Just going to Sakamas. I'm just gonna do a crafting stream, I think, while you're AFKing in there and trying to get regen.
Hold on.
You're saying, hold on. I am holding on.
Hold on.
Alright, well, so now we're starting the regen train again. In the meantime, I guess I can show you guys how to craft a really insane minion amulet. So, let's get to it. So first of all, we already have +3 minion skills on these.
Yes?
The goal is to make one like this. Or like this. This is also good. Basically we want percent strength, double life, and quality of skills. The reason for that is that minions benefit from quality, particularly specters, like really strongly, so this is just really good to have on them. I might also just throw a few locks at this. Issue might be that I currently don't really have any divs. I need to convert mirrors.
Hail.
And the ratio is really bad, so we may have to hold on to that thought. Although there is a buyer here, so maybe he buys something.
Sold it.
Or he just buys something cheap and we don't care. Unfortunate. Anyway. So. To make this minion amulet right here, we're gonna start by exalting the base with a Sinistral Exalt. It doesn't matter what it is. And then we're gonna use Sinistral Essence with Perfect Essence of the Infinite. This is the only way to get 10% strength. So we do this, and we do that. This is good, and these need to be whittled off into prefixes. That is kind of cool, but it's not worth keeping, sadly. Same for that. Now when we got them both into prefixes again, we can again Essence of Crystal. Yeah, we can Sinistral Essence with Perfect Essence of the Infinite. And we get double int again, so we just whittle them into prefixes again, and we just go again. This is good, and that is %int. Now that they're all % strength, we're going to go ahead and use a Sovereign Essence. Not Sovereign Essence, it's the Omen of the Sovereign. As well as Dextral, and desecrate these. This is gonna give us a 75% chance
Shipment sent.
of seeing recover life on kill. The reason we want recover life on kill is because it has the life tag. And because it has a life tag, we can then homogenizing Essence with a Perfect Exalt to have a 50-50 of getting tier 1 life, as well as tier 1% life. This means it's a 25% chance to see both tier 1% and flat life, as well as a 50-50 to have both a tier 1 and a tier 2. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. So we pop this, and we pop that, and we pray for tier 1s. I'm actually broke.
What's new?
That is not a good sign.
Oh, it's you. Yes? Let's see if there are
Okay,
any
that should be
takers.
enough. Hopefully this is a big slam and we'll get double tier 1. It actually was. Easy. Should be easy for this too. Unfortunately, that's a miss. That's the opposite of good. Let's see for this one. That's also bad, sadly. That means we have to Sinistral on all, and kinda broken there as well. Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm gonna get some water again. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back now. Let's see. Reapers is still charging up the first charge. It's pretty unfortunate that you decided to go out of Sekemas to try and start a new one, but yeah. I guess it is what it is. We're just gonna have to sit here for longer. I am noticing that this is the least viewed stream I've done so far. I can't tell if that's because I didn't put 10 mirrors in the title, or if it's because it's just not EU friendly. Maybe it's a mix of both. Maybe it's also just there's a lot of waiting involved. That could be it as well. Either way. I think it might be better if I just craft some stuff and you tell me whenever you get an update, like whenever your flask recharges. So I'm just gonna do this. And let me see, how can I change the title? Okay, so back to crafting these amulets. I have no annuls, that's sad.
I'll post it right away.
Gonna do this, and that, and this. And hopefully this hits. Good enough, honestly. As for this, yeah, I'm really broke in terms of divs right now. So I guess it's fine to just go for this. Okay, well, whatever.
Have an order?
Just gonna leave this in here for a
Seems like
bit
good
and
deal.
whatever with it. As for this one, we're just gonna do the last step of the craft, which is a one of light, remove the max life on kill. Gonna get a Kurgle Omen and desecrate it. And we're now just gonna desecrate for the +5 quality. It's not guaranteed, but it's pretty damn likely, so... Unfortunate. Didn't get it on either. That is pretty unfortunate, but... You know, we deal. And we move on. And we go again. And we go again. Okay, I mean, it's a 75% to see it. That's pretty unlikely, but it is what it is. It's not a huge deal. There we go. Pretty unlucky, but not that big of a deal. Aside from that, how are you guys doing? I've noticed that the same people are coming in pretty much every stream, so you guys are, I guess, regulars, which is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to have regular viewers within like only 3 streams, but you know, it's kind of nice. So how are you guys doing? And yeah, just gonna anoint these with Cunning Fox. I think I am gonna sanctify this one, just for the heck of it. Actually, this needs quality first, obviously. Okay, now we can sanctify. You guys think this will be the +4, 6 quality? It could be. If it is, that's huge, but don't really believe. The odds of getting it are pretty terrible, since it's also gonna divine the item, and the range is kinda large, and every percent matters. As for the life, we do have an update. Reapers is about to use the flask. Any moment now, it's gonna have 63 charges. Alright, it is 69, because you don't have a very high charge. Or you do have a very high charge thing on it, which is unfortunate. Almost there. Okay, so now that it has 69, nice. Put on the sash, triple chug, and there we go. Plus 4,000 more life. And now we gotta wait until the next shot. You know, do you guys know this this experiment about the tar dropping and how apparently nobody has ever seen it? It kind of feels similar to that. I remember there was like a professor that just did that experiment and he just never saw it. Anyway, enough stalling. Let's sanctify this one first. Hopefully +4. No +4. That's actually pretty bad. This is underrolled life. That's terrible. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Maybe this one is it? Hopefully it is. So, +4? Oh. God, that sucks. Okay.
Have an order?
I guess we'll list that for like cheap-ish.
Is that a good price for that? I have no
Same for
idea.
this. Maybe like 100 and just call it a day. Oh well. I did also make these rings. These are fractured all attributes. I did want to craft these.
Can I help?
I want to craft these into this. Oh, by the way, guys. From last stream, if anyone remembers, we were volleying the parallel rings. You know, these ones right here. The cold damage, plus life, cast speed, strength. One of them did sell for 800. And one of them I actually decided to just vol with no lock. Because I was like, okay, you know, I'm not buying more locks just because too much gold. And yeah, there it is.
Agreed DMs.
I'll check in a bit. But yeah, this one just got 16% crit damage just out of the blue. Just like that. Which is pretty insane. This is like a huge ring now. Anyway, so you were telling me flask charges are accurate to integer digits. Huh. I'm not sure what that means about flask charges. Actually, I do. I just don't really know how it's relevant to what we're doing, but anyway. Do you have about another charge ready to go? Rippers, are you there?
Yeah.
You currently have 75. Okay. So we are now at 50k again. Slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. Oh, this is the guy that I got to roll Undying Hates. He may have hit something huge, potentially. I think that means he didn't hit. Unfortunately. Either way, let's just chaos these little rings over here. Or I guess I can show something off. What can I show off? I can't really use my build because you have my gear. Maybe I can do these or these things. I have quite a few minion helmets here as well that are pretty much ready to be crafted. They're just not fractured. So I guess we can do that. That's kind of funny. I think it is worth popping. Yeah, that's good. Oof. So some of these are ready to desecrate. I guess we just hope it hits the +2 right here. That's a sad, honestly. Hits... I mean, if it hits life, it would also be fine. But yeah. Okay. Go again. Nice. Nice. I think that's sellable, but it's not nice. That's kind of whatever. Actually, I guess I can reveal that one. And hope for the best. Nice. Nope. Okay, whatever. Which ones are the ones that are not fractured? Cool. Okay, so we now are just gonna vendor whatever didn't get fractured correctly.
Quickly.
Yeah, this is gone.
Useless to me. Take it.
This actually is not gone. Give me that back. This is gone. This is definitely gone. So is
As
this
expected.
and this. Alright, now we head to the Wall of Souls. Is this a prefix? It actually is a prefix. So in theory, none of this can be good. I think right now this one, since we want strength, just like the ones I crafted earlier, the correct thing to do is slam this. Okay, I just got rarity. I think rarity is actually more valuable to most people, so I could just call this good enough and move on. That's probably the correct thing to do. Honestly, it's not like I can whittle it. I was gonna try to whittle and just hit strength and maybe get lucky, but it's not whittleable, because, yeah. Item level too high. As for this, I don't think this is salvageable. Yeah, this is not salvageable. Yeah, so we're just gonna list these now.
I'm sure
For
someone
like,
will
I don't know,
want
5 div and move on with our lives. As for this, I need a few more annuls.
that. I'll post it right away. Can I help?
Let me just convert a few whittles so I have at least a few divs to work with. So these just need chaosing right now.
Can I help? All right, your order is registered.
In the meantime, let's see, how close are you? Do you have another flask charge? Almost. So we're almost at one more flask charge. Yeah, to be honest, maybe this would have been a better idea to just make as a video instead of a stream, because it's just a lot of waiting. But I don't know. I feel like people have been liking the streams overall, so... Not a lot of comments though right now. It's hard to tell. Usually there's more engagement. What do the viewers think? Are you guys enjoying this? Any enjoyers in chat? Are you selling that awesome wand? I see your mirrors are dwindling down slowly. Are you referring to the Brood Spire or the physical wand?
What's new?
Like this one? Or this one? You are? That's good. You know, if at least one person enjoys it, that's already a nice thing, isn't it? Because it means that we have more than, you know, we're at least not getting enjoyed by bots or something like that. I don't know where I was going with this. Anyway, are you referring to this one right here or this one? The siphoning one with the spell physical? The cold spell? I had it listed for 80 meters. I realistically don't think it's gonna sell, to be honest. I kind of doubt it will, but... If it does, I don't think I would sell it for less than 15. Like, 50 is... Yeah. Yeah, this one right here is what I made for 4 meters last week, the one on stream. The +6 with insane walls. I would not sell this one for less than 50 mirrors, honestly. As for this one, I'm currently listing at 5, and I might just lock it down the line. There's a few stuff I could actually just lock right now, like this staff. This staff is also just very good. It's a level 20 rip with +7 and perfect rolled everything else. Tier 1 spell fizz, Tier 1 hybrid, Tier 1 crit chance and Tier 1 cast speed, and they're all pretty much max rolls.
Lock it, lock it, lock it.
I could lock it. As I said, I just really don't
Can I
wanna
help?
convert mirrors right now, because the rate is really bad. Let me actually see what locks are costing. Locks are the same price, so yeah, it's kind of bad time to lock stuff right now. As for... Yeah, you said my mirrors are dwindling down slowly. You're not wrong. You know, when we made the Broodspire wand, we had 17 mirrors and like 3,000 divs and like 5 locks in the inventory. So right now, we basically spent about 14 mirrors since then. A lot of that really is just boiling down to the crafts I've been doing.
Have an order?
Like, for example, this. You guys remember the life amulets? Like, this entire tab and all of these plus 4s. These amulets costed like 5 mirrors to make. So that's 5 mirrors alone already right there. And they're... I mean, I've gotten about 1 mirror back from them. From selling plus 4s. But that is still about 4 mirrors down right now. And it's just waiting for them to sell. There is also the minion helmets and the sapphires. Honestly, the sapphires are probably the worst fucking gamba. Because they just brick. I mean, look at this piece of shit. You know, I've spent 80 div on this. I don't think it will even sell for 15 now. Same for this. And this. And the ones that did hit, or at least somewhat hit, they're probably not even gonna sell for 80 anytime soon. Honestly, I'm gonna list this for 90 and
See
just...
if that piques
meh.
your interest.
Let's do 100. Maybe it sells, maybe it doesn't, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, with League slowing down, it gets harder to recoup losses. That is true. The League is very slow right now. To be fair, it's kind of a dead League, and it just is what it is. Like, it's kind of natural in the life cycle of Leagues for this to happen. And there's also PoE 1. A lot of people are moving over to PoE 1, so... You know, the people that are not playing PoE 2, so... They're not here to buy stuff. Another thing I did is Actually, I didn't show you guys this, but I spent about 3 mirrors on Megalos recently.
Have an order?
So I bought this Megalo right here. Where is it? This one. Total Incineration, Barbaric Strength, and Tainted Strike. This is for a bow build down the line. It has Tainted Strike, which is 25% crit chance, as well as 30% shock magnitude, by the way, which is actually relevant. And it also has Barbaric Strength and Total Incineration. This is 70% crit damage. So, yeah, this is one of the most insane Megalos I've ever seen on a martial ability Megalo, basically. I also bought this Megalo, which is one of the most insane Megalos I've ever seen for a caster build. This has Gem Enthusiast, Energizing Archon, which actually matters because it's right here. This saves us 1 skill point.
Another strategy.
We don't need to allocate this for this Time Lost Sapphire right here. So, it also has Endless Blizzard. So this is an Endless Blizzard Gem Enthusiast. This alone is like a 2 mirror combo. And it has Energizing Archon, which means it's basically a 2 mirror combo with plus 1 skill point. Which is just insane. Like, this is probably the best Megalo I've had in the league. And I've sold one for 3 mirrors already. And this one only costs 1000 div, so I think I got a huge bargain on it. This is why you have live searches. But yeah. Aside from that, I've also been rolling Undying Hates. For example, this one is a really, really flashy one. If you put this Undying Hate, 8949, right here, it has 2 copies of Untainted Brutality, which is not impressive by itself. But it also has one Disciple of Dark. Never mind, that's the wrong thing. But it also has 5 copies of Derogatory Gaze. So this Undying Hate is actually even better than the one I had here in my bow video. It's also actually just straight up in a better spot, because I don't need to, you know, I don't need to waste this struck through cluster right here. In fact, that kind of enables me to use a Against the Darkness on this, which is actually huge. So yeah, pretty big drop right there. And I do also have a few people just sweatshopping and trying to roll these Undying Haste for me, because I'm too lazy to do it myself. I am paying them quite handsomely, so that's kind of making me go poor. 58k. Let's have a little look at Rippers. Okay, he's now at 58,000 life. We're almost at the big 60. The
Tuning in
next
here,
flask
chat.
should be 60.
Just tuning in here, chat, just to let you guys know. With Olrof's Resolve, it gains guard when you have excess life recovery. So when we inevitably hit our maximum with Gnashing Sash's Overflow, it will give us guard, meaning that we did complete the highest amount of life possible for our character. So,
What he said. Anyway, another reason I've been losing mirrors is I have been prepping this stuff right here. You guys will see why. This is also, again, just for a bow build, basically. So I should also just maybe leave this here. And I do still need to craft that bow for that, actually, which is probably gonna be a pain, but oh well. Oh yeah, also, guys, I made this belt yesterday. This was not on stream, but this is probably the best belt in the league. And the reason I'm saying that is, do you notice that it has 2 Vol implicits and that both of them give you life? This is a max rolled max life, like literally max rolled, 33 strength, 22% life regen during a fast of any life flask, and flask life recovery rate. And it has 37 life and 13 strength on the Vol. And that's because of the Essence of Insanity, since on corruption it gains 2 enchantments. The chances of it getting specifically these 2 is a 1 in 12 and 1 in 11, which is about 1 in 130. So I have been chasing this belt for a very long time. I have just been getting these like crappy belts and voling them, hoping for the big payout. And eventually it just happened. It's right here. Oh yeah, another thing I just spent mirrors on is this amulet right here. This is a 12% max life, plus 4 all spell, 180 life flat, Bloodstone amulet. It's pretty much overrolled everything except crit damage. Spent 2 mirrors on that. And yeah. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but you know, I didn't get one in this gigantic cluster, so I just really wanted one, so I just bought it. It did mean that I have to get my Gem Enthusiast from the Megalo, since this would now have Barbaric Strength. But it is what it is. I did find this Megalo, so in the end, you know, It's not bad, it worked out. Just gotta find those high-end buyers now. I mean, in the end, we did sell a one for 10 mirrors earlier in the league, so realistically it's not impossible. It's just I'm listing huge stuff and most people don't even dream of this many mirrors, so they're not really in the buying range. It is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. But yeah. In the end, if someone that's interested hops on and wants something like that, then yeah. Let's tune into Reapers, because I think he's about ready to hit 60k. Okay, there we go. There is the 60,000. So, gamers, we officially have 60,000 life. And we're not done, because he did not get any guard yet. This means that we're gonna have to sit here for even longer, waiting for him to reach the absolute max. So, time for me to yap about some more stuff. And by yap about some more stuff, I think I'm just gonna chaos these real quick. That's Dex, but it's not Strength. The thing we're looking for on these helmets is tier 1 Strength, by the way. If anyone's wondering. That was tier 2, so nobody can say skill issue. We don't settle for tier 2 on this channel. This is not a settling channel.
While Endeg is chaosing here, just a friendly reminder, we have not tested the Rite of Passage bear with the overflowed life. So there's a possibility that it does not overflow, or it does not increase the overflown maximum life, which is the number you see on the left side here. And so the only way to actually use bear to increase our life would be to somehow get it permanently, which isn't really possible because it has a duration to it. It lasts for 20 seconds. Therefore, we would have to do what we're doing now, which is overflowing our life with our flask, using life recovery nodes from Flash and etc.
I just skill issued. I rolled over tier 1 Strength.
So, in order for us to do that, we would have to overflow the life to the maximum during the 20 seconds of the bear, if that's how the interaction works. So we will actually be doing some testing once we reach our max life by killing a rare mob. That's why we are at the chalice. There's a possibility that it doesn't go any higher. There's also a possibility that it does. We didn't do any thorough testing on this, because if it doesn't work, then we're not going to go into the depths to try and make it work, because it's not worth it, because you lose more life out reallocating things on the tree than you would just getting overflowed life while during the duration. So
I can't believe a skill issued on stream, dude. I'm so embarrassed. Actually, I'm kind of not, but I don't like skill issuing.
hey, I mean, half the chat, I guarantee you, isn't going to be chaosing 4 things at once.
I don't think half this chat even noticed. I don't think they would have noticed if I didn't say anything, but it is what it is. To be fair, I'm not super good at chaosing. To be honest, like chaosing stuff is not my specialty. I usually get other people to do it because I'm too lazy.
We are 7 charges away from capped life, so.
Oh. Alright, guys. We might have it right here.
3 more charges.
Let me zoom your stream in. Oh, speaking of, someone just bought one of my things. Actually, no,
No,
that's
it's
yours. Okay, so you made a sale. Incredible. All right. Let's see how
Okay,
high it
we're at enough
gets.
charges. Oh, we actually did not get guard, so it is a little higher.
Yep, you didn't get guard, which means that we stay pause champing, and I keep chaosing.
Now, I will be honest with you, I don't think... Actually, let me do the math real quick.
I don't think it will get
44.
much higher, but it can get higher. You know, you didn't get guard, so
Wait, and
yeah. What's up?
the number is actually funny.
Is it 6-7? It better not be 6-7. 6-7 is my ops.
And
I saw it. I actually think your math is incorrect, but we can see once you have enough charges. Oh, there's tier 1 strength. Is chaosing items on stream good content? That is the question. I feel like it's not, but the viewership has somehow gone up, which is interesting. Maybe it's because we're getting closer to hitting the life overflow, but I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Honestly, I'm really terrible at analytics and shit, so I don't know, I'm just making guesswork. This tier 1 strength stat does not like me, by the way.
We are one charge away from another attempt at the guard.
You're 1 charge away? Okay.
I'm ready now.
Okay, wait. Put it on.
Did not get guard.
Did not get guard.
I think my number was correct.
Okay, well. I guess we keep pause champing. 64,000 is not the limit yet. Also, we have a buyer. Let's see. What do you guys think he's buying? He's buying this jewel right here. Actually, he's not. Or, I guess he is.
Good news.
Oh, I see. You're buying the time lost. Okay, sure. Is this guy gonna buy this? Or is he just here to window shop? That is the question. Usually there's a lot of window shopping that's done with the Undying Hates. There is an argument to be made for living tier 1 life on the item. I don't think it's worth it Purely because I would then have to whittle for tier 1 strength. Or just any strength stat. I just don't think it's worth it, basically. But, I mean, we could try. Let's actually see. What does it look like? So, suffix exalt. If we do this could get life regen, I guess, which is very bad. Oh, right. Wait, what? Oh, I see. That it is a bit of an issue, huh? Yeah, it's not worth it. So let's just annul.
I'll post it right away.
Get rid of these mods and move on with our life. Gonna need more chaos.
Four
Anytime
charges
now.
away.
Are you almost ready?
Yep.
Okay, guys. Surely this is it. If we get guard here, we may reach the maximum possible for this build.
Okay, ready?
Pulse champ. 3, 2, 1. We got guard. So, as you guys can see, he does have guard, which means he cannot get any more life. So, right now the number is this right here. It is 66,098. That is how much life this build has right now. So we broke 65. That's a nice little milestone. And I think what you should do is you have the Darkness and Throne, right? You should equip that. And now go kill a rare. And let's see what Rite of Passage does. Do not get hit. It shouldn't be that hard. This is a level 22 area. Okay. So, unfortunately, Rite of Passage does not work. We would need to somehow overflow. Actually? Oh wait, there is... Kill that. Get enough charges, actually. I have an idea. Like, get maximum charges on the flask.
Got another rare. Oh yes, there's.
No, don't kill it yet.
I know.
Oh shit, you actually lost them from the Rite of Passage. Okay, so you're gonna need to do 2 more rounds, most likely.
What do you mean?
So, I think what we actually need to do for this is that you need to... Don't kill the rares, what are you doing? Just sit there. Now, you need to put the sash when you have 3 charges ready for the flask. And then you need to overflow again, because you just lost life. And then after that, I think if you wait for 3 charges, we can overflow for even higher. Because you'll have more from the maximum from the Rite of Passage. So, what is your flask at right now?
The problem is we don't have a Rite of Passage thing, and we won't get one from without killing a mob.
Oh. Wait, is there an item that gives flask charges passively?
Doesn't matter. You can't come in here. No.
You're right, I can't come in there. Can you somehow get flask charges passively?
There's no way.
Okay. Well,
Well, what I can do is we can get the screenshot of the number. I can refill it real quick.
oh wait,
And
wait. Actually, you could go to the next room maybe, and what would that do? Would that achieve anything?
it would remove the overflow by leaving the room.
Oh, yeah, that's an issue.
No instance.
We've spent a pretty long time getting here, to be honest. So I don't think we want to do that right now. Maybe we'll do that in a YouTube video. But I think the stream would like die. I think everyone would die of old age before we actually get this going again. Okay. So, I guess... Actually, it doesn't matter. Did you screenshot the 66,000?
Back up to it.
You didn't?
Should have. No. It's fine, I will.
Okay. Well,
Doesn't take long.
I think actually it's fine because it's in the VOD. I can just pull it out of the VOD.
Yeah, but it's blurry.
I guess so. To be fair, that's what I get for streaming your screen from my screen and then streaming it on Twitch. On not Twitch, YouTube, I guess, but I did try both. It didn't work, sadly, but maybe it works next time. You know, they always say that third time's the charm, or something along those lines. So
All right, your order is registered.
Jesus, I'm getting really unlucky with these Chaos Orbs. It's not a good outlook. This is why I leave chaosing to other people and I just give them like 1 or 2 div to just roll the orbs for me, because I just really don't want to do this, but I feel like having someone else roll stuff while I'm streaming is just kind of weird. Like, I feel like that would be kind of a cock stream, in a way. And that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Maybe I'm viewing it from the wrong angle though. I'm not sure. Oh wait, this is item level 82. That's funny. I didn't even notice that. I guess that's cool. It can get tier 1 resistances. There's crit chance. It would be nice if that's what we wanted, because it's really rare, but oh well. This really should not be taking that long, by the way. What were the gloves for that Doriani build? You mean the build with the Doriani's prototype that I'm making right now? If that's what you mean, they're just the same gloves that I used for the bow build. Nothing really changed about them.
We can talk about that off screen right now.
Alright, I'm out of patience rolling Chaos Orbs. We're just gonna take this. We're going to desecrate. Do I not have Omen of Light?
Hail. All right, your order is registered.
And we're gonna go to the Well of Souls. We are going to need these two. So this is how I've been crafting these helmets, by the way. Just reveal. Find life regen. Okay, so guys, Spirit Reservation is actually really hard to find. This means that it is potentially just better to whittle for just finding life, which is what I'm gonna do. Kind of funny we found both of them, but yeah, usually it's life regen, homogenizing, get the life mods and move on, but instead of doing that, we are now going to just slam this. And we're gonna whittle it a little bit with Greater Chaos. Or I guess just do this. Okay, we're getting somewhat unlucky, but it's fine. Let's count the whittles. Okay. That's a low roll, but we cannot live with it because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We spent 6 omens, and on average we could easily spend like 10 omens of light to see Spear Reservation. So it's fine. We get a low roll out of it, but it's not a huge deal because... Oh, okay. Because ultimately, we are gonna mass vault these, so we can't really afford to spend too many resources on each individual helmet. Because we really just want to get the, you know, +1 minion skills. It would be really funny if this was the +1 minion skills. Oh, I mean, it's 3 socket, which is kind of cool, but it's not +1 minion skills.
Registered. Can I help?
Kind of cool though.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
These do in fact sell for about 200. If I can even find the listing. I think it's maybe down here. Yeah. They do sell, so should be fine. It is what it is. Did you manage to get the last charge?
Again.
Oh, okay. So you see guys, he has guard, and this is it. It's a bit less because the nesting sash constantly removes life, so it's not easily able to get the perfect max roll, but this is it. 66,000 life. You know, last stream we got 37,000, so we almost have 30,000 more life this time. And 30,000 life is a lot. You know, most people don't even have 10,000. So imagine having 30,000 and then adding 30,000 to that. Do you think you could tank some, like, do you think you could tap Arbiter with this action? Maybe we can try.
Oh, not with, because we can't have 60k with thing.
Let's actually try. Come over here. Let's run an arbiter. So, this is actually also a great excuse to do a poll. Let me do regular arbiter first and see if you can survive that.
Have an order?
Mostly because I don't even
As
have
soon as I can.
the fragments. Give me party lead. Let's also do a poll. Surely that's good for engagement.
Yeah, so there's something... Okay, we'll talk about it later. Something.
I mean, I know you have no resistances.
Not
If
that.
that's what you wanted to say.
No. Not what I want to say. I'll tell you later.
Currently, it's a 100% no. You have 0 believers.
Well, I believe.
I actually don't believe. I'm also a non-believer for this. I
Well, I
don't
can
think you
overflow
can
a
tank
little bit.
Arbiter.
I can overflow a little bit here.
So, I'm just gonna quickly die to him so I can spectate you.
You are too late. The
This guy keeps yapping now.
burns for your
Oh, I cannot spectate. Oh, never mind, I can. Alright. You're also probably gonna need to, like, damage him. Actually, that's... You're not gonna... I guess you're not gonna damage him. Never mind.
She revokes your
Yeah, try to tank those. It's kinda working, but that's because of the shield.
flare.
I was mostly interested in seeing you tank like a laser. Okay. You cannot tank a laser.
Was foretold. An arbiter's duty.
I'm pretty sure that means you also cannot tank the donuts or the waves. So,
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
considering this is not even Uber, I don't think we even need to try Uber. I think, yeah, this is not a very tanky build in the end, funnily enough.
Anyway,
I
I have one little thing I wanted to do before I ended off my segment. We do have this amulet here. It's an Eldritch Will allocated Amber amulet. It's the one we were using in the build. It's currently at 8% life and 10% strength. We need this to overcap the strength and the life to be good with the Sank. Very unlikely, but fuck it, we go.
that's terrible.
Yeah, it
That's really
strength,
bad,
increases
actually.
life.
Although that's expected. It is what it is. I mean, it's a good gamba to end the stream, I guess.
We lost 2k life from it, so
That's rough. Do I have any more gambas I can randomly pull out? Not really. Yeah, not really. I kind of need locks for doing any gambas right now. And I don't really want to convert. I guess I could sank this, potentially. Alright, guys. We're gonna do a little gamble right here to end the stream.
Have an order?
I'm gonna keep this one actually. That one is max rolled, dude. There's no way. We're gonna sank this minion amulet. And we're gonna play for +4 again. It's all tier 1% strength, quality. It's actually really well divined as well, but yeah. Hopefully we hit the +4. We didn't. Oh, actually I forgot to quality this. Okay, that sucks. Actually, that really sucks.
It's you.
That's a Rip Boza move.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Decent ring, what do you think? It's a rarity ring. That's what I think. It needs percent mana prefix, to be honest. Since it's a mana ring, so yeah. Anyway, I think this is a good time to close it, since we did the thing, and we did the gambus, and I would like to think that I kept the stream entertained. So, yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. You tuning in is relevant. Not only for the algorithm, but also to boost the morale. And, you know, having the engagement does make it easier for me to yap. Rip nice amulet. Yeah, it is a rip. It was nice, now it's not. Now it's a very not nice amulet anymore. And yeah, this has been it. We got the 66,000 life. I'll probably edit this whenever I'm not feeling lazy, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed and see you guys on the next one. GG.